So welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. Today's day 13 of connection. So closing your eyes and just feel into the felt sense of this moment. The feeling from more or less your chin down as far as your pubic bone, how you inhabit your torso right now. Not necessarily the first sensation you feel, but what's the overall texture or tone of you right now? Right? Second one. Where's your wellness? Where is that sense of ok-ness in your body? Somewhere in your body that when you sense it, when you feel it, when you connect to it, there's a sense of it's just doing just great. Write it down. And an actionable step. Hmm. Great. Come. Stand on your mat. So standing on your mat, just feel the sense of your body in this moment. And then reach your right arm up and reach your left arm down, but then you're going to travel sideways. So your right arm goes left and your left arm goes right. And then come back to center. And then again, reach, come back to center. I'm bending both of my elbows into my sides. Reach and come back to center. Last one. Reach. I'm really solid into my feet as I reach through my fingers. Back to center. Other side. So reach your left hand down and your right arm up and over. Back to center. Reach. Center. Reach. Center. One more time. Reach. And center. So cross your arms over each other. Have your right arm in front of the left. And then drop your head forward so you feel the back of your body. Drop your shoulders forward. And then lean over towards the right. And then lean back. And then lean over towards the left. And then down. And then in the other direction, over towards the left, back, right, and down. And then just do that again. Right, back, left, and down. Left, back, right, and down. Nice. Just roll your shoulders, big circle. Nice. So standing on your mat, imagine that you are holding onto a cake and you have to sit your bum down on a chair. And you're looking for the chair with your bum. And then come back up again. Nice. Sitting your bum down. Come back up. Sit your bum down. So my feet are maybe 6 inches apart, not that far apart. They're quite close. It's a chair that I'm sitting down into. Nice. So we're going to combine those movements. So as I sit down, so throw away your cake, reach your left hand up and your right hand down, sit your bum down. Come back, other side, right hand down, left arm over. Back up. You can really lean into it. You can turn your head towards the armpit of the arm that's going overhead. How do you sit down a little bit and then side bend? One more time each side and hold it. Back to center, other side. And back to center. Great. Cross your left arm over the right. Round your back forward, sit your bum down a little bit. And then roll through your spine. Do it twice in one direction. And then twice in the other direction. So I'm not incredibly low. I just have my knees bent, my bum sitting down a little bit. Nice. Roll all the way up. And bring your hands to your hips. Just roll into your hips. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. So, bring your feet wide. So, for me, wide is maybe around 3 foot wide. For you, see what it is, okay? Depending on your inner thighs, your bum, your feet, your knees, your hips, everything, okay? So, again, so start with your legs straight. Reach your right hand down over towards the left hand over towards the right. Change. So my sense is that there's this awesome thing happening through the deep of my belly, the front of my hip. Notice for you where you get this sense of the lengthening. That sense of the deep work of the side of the body. Nice. I'm going to change the angle of my toes because I know where my feet want to be. So decide where your feet want to be. Sit your bum down a little bit. We're going to try the same thing. Always listening to your legs. Straighten your legs, narrow your legs at any stage. Holding over towards the left for a moment. And then holding over towards the right for a moment. Nice. Come all the way back up to center. Cross your right arm in front of the left. Round your back forward. And just roll into your spine. Make the movement as big or as small as feels cool for you. I'm starting to increase the movement, but my lower back is enjoying that. Notice and make sure that your lower back is enjoying what you're doing. Change direction. Nice. Cross your arms in the other way. Left arm forward. Bend your knees. How would you do the same thing here? Feeling, moving, connecting. Haven't mentioned honey today. Move like honey. Connecting your body. Just feeling the sense of yum in your spine. And then roll in the other direction. Bring your hands down. Straighten through your legs. And just pause deeply. You can rest there's so many options what you can do down here. See which version of forward suits you. How do you support yourself in your forward fold? Nice. So bring both hands underneath your shoulders. So I'm going to present a way of coming down onto the floor. If that's not right for you, then find your way. So you're going to bring your right knee directly beneath your belly to the floor. And then you're going to rise up so your left foot is out to the side and your right knee is directly beneath you. Turn your left foot so your toes are pointing directly to the left. And then bring both hands to the floor. So lean into the left knee. And then back to center. If you want to fold your yoga mat a little bit more underneath your knee or get a scarf or something underneath your knee, then you can. So nice. So take your right hand and take your left hand and glide your left hand as far to the right as you can between your thigh and your wrist. And then pull your left elbow back and reach it up towards the ceiling. Nice. And then down, reach underneath your underneath your right armpit, over towards the right. And then pull your elbow back, reach up towards the ceiling. One more time. Under the right armpit. And then up. Super. Both hands to the floor. Turn your left toes forward. Lift your right knee up. Stand wide. And just travel from side to side. Cool. Both hands on the floor. Bend your knees enough that that's possible. And then bring your Left knee to the floor directly beneath your belly. Rise up, turn your right foot so it points directly towards the right. Bring your hands to the floor. From here, bend your right knee. As always, it's the sensation in your knee. Change the angle of your foot so that your knee on the right feels comfortable. Or make the movement smaller. Don't make such a big load into your hip. See what's right for you. Right, from here, take your right hand, tuck it underneath the left armpit, between the knee and the forearm, and then pull your right elbow back and reach up towards the ceiling. Diving under, and then up. Nice. Diving under, up. Last one. Diving under and up. Cool. Both hands to the floor. Turn your toes forward. Step wide. Bring your elbows to your knees. Bring your hands to your knees. Standing all the way up. Stand tall. Push down into your feet. Hands to your hips. And just feel the squeeze of your bum, the strength in your legs. Cool. And then heel toe. Heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe yourself all the way back to center. Nice. So stand to the front of your mat, standing tall, and then roll down along your spine. So create connection and then rolling down. Feel the back of your body lengthening as you roll down. Nice. Hands are on the floor. Sit your bum as low as it'll go, and then straighten through your legs. And so bring your hands a little bit forward so there's more weight into your hands. So it's not just your feet that are taking weight, but it's your hands as well. When you bend your knees, you feel weight into your hands. And just rocking the weight forward into your hands. Knees come to the backs of your arms. Straighten. Forward. Straighten. Forward. Straighten. Nice. Pause for a moment in the straightening. Hands are on the floor. You're endeavoring to lengthen through the backs of your thighs. Belly is moving in the direction of your thighs. And then bend your knees. So your knees come to the backs of your elbows or the backs of your arms. Just pause there. Nice. Straighten through your legs. Step back into your downward dog, all the way back. Create length back through your body. Pulling back through your heels. Pushing into your hands. Really creating length and connection through your body. Now, step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. So you can drop your knees down, you can step your foot forward, you can swing your foot forward as you wish. From here, pull your right elbow up and then reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. And then dive with your right hand underneath the left armpit and reach as far to the left as you can. So what I'm doing is gliding under and over towards the left. Pull your right elbow back, reach it up towards the ceiling. Very similar to the movement we did before, but our legs are in a different position. Glide underneath your left armpit, reaching towards the left. One last time. Up and then down. Cool. Both hands to the floor, both feet back. Bring your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Bring your left elbow back, reach it up towards the ceiling. Bend your elbow and then glide your hand underneath your right armpit over towards the right. And pull it back. And then down. Nice, one more time. Pull it back. And all the way down, reaching. Super. Both hands to the floor. Both feet back. Great. So, right foot forward to the outside of your right hand, rising up. So now you're in a knee on the floor, right foot is forward. And then reach your right hand down and towards the front of the left hip. And reach your left hand over and long through the side of your body. Come back to center. I've bent both of my elbows when I'm back to center. Reaching long, side bending to the right, and coming back. Remember to engage the pelvis, so tuck your tailbone under slightly. And again, reaching towards the right. Pause. Nice. Come back to center. Cross your arms, so hold your right arm in front of the left, and then round your back forward. Go as low down as you can. Maybe your shoulder comes towards your knee. And then rising up, look up towards the ceiling, leaning back as you look up. Forward. And then back. Nice. And then just roll your chest in a circle. How would you roll here? How would you stay balanced as you roll? Change direction. Moving like honey, connecting. Oh, super job. Great. So bring both feet back, push back into your downward dog. Create length, connection, strength through your body, wiggling deeply through your hips, pushing down into your hands. Nice. Other side. Bring your knees to the floor. Step your left foot to the outside of your left hand, rising up. And so it's the right hand that will descend down towards, left hand that will descend down towards the right hip, and right hand that will reach over towards the left. And then come back to center. So I'm side bending to the left. I'm very gently just drawing my pubic bone forward, tucking my tailbone to create connection through my belly, connection through the core. Next time you go, pause, reaching, lengthening, pausing. Nice. Come back to center. From here, cross the left arm over the right, round, forward. Drop down as low as feels comfortable for you. Rising up, looking up, moving through honey, connecting to the sensations of your body. Forward. Back. And then draw a circle with your torso. As big or as small as your lower back feels in wellness. The shape is not important, the sensation is. What is wellness as it expresses itself in this moment? And then in the other direction. Super cool. Hands to the floor. Lie on your mat all the way down. Just landing, arriving. Hands to your heart. And just feel the sense of your breath in your belly. What is the felt sense of you in this moment? Were you tracking your wellness, listening to your lower back, listening to your knees on the floor? The last 2 classes have been very knee. How's that in your knees? So then stretch your legs up towards the ceiling. Just roll into your ankles, big circles. And then in the other direction. Nice. Bending your knees, keeping your toes together, butterfly knees. So draw a circle with your knees. Keeping my lower back steady on the floor. I'm not rolling like a clock on the back of my pelvis. My knees are circling 2 half circles above me. And then so they travel through the midline. Just feel that. It's just such relief when I connect to my midline. I just feel the sense of wide and then midline. Wide, midline. Now draw a circle like there's a clock on the back of your pelvis. Just feeling, sensing, listening. And roll in the other direction. Nice. Bring both feet to the floor. Draw your right knee up and bring your right elbow to touch your right knee. So you have two options here. One, you can lengthen your right arm straight up towards the ceiling and lengthen your right leg long so that it floats just above the floor. Other option is that as you draw your knee towards you, your bum lifts a little bit, and then you keep your bum floating and you come into zoomies. So see, either your bum is floating or it's not. You can have your arms overhead if you wish, palms are touching, or you can reach your arms straight up towards the ceiling. How well can you express the power of your health right now? Can you be dexterous and attentive, adapting rather than forcing? It's this glorious dance on the inside of us, an ever-changing shape of us that is the wellness of this moment. And the art of this is adapting and listening. Nice, change. Bring your bum to the floor, left elbow, left knee. Lengthen them out or up. Bum is on the floor perhaps, or come into zoomies where your bum lifts off the floor. What is the wellness of this side? Possibly different, maybe the same. Always changing. It's always changing. Listening to the always changing sense of you. Years ago, I used to do this meditation, and one of the things that they used to talk about a lot was the only thing that's sure is that something will change. Yeah. Nice. Drop your bum to the floor. Rock your knees from side to side. And then just pause. You can either bring the soles of your feet together, or you can cross your ankles and walk your feet wide. Always, I want to lengthen my shoulders up and away from my pelvis, and that really settles my pelvis and my hips as much as they settle in this for me. And just pause, listening, breathing, connecting. What is the felt sense of this moment in your body? Where is your wellness now? Interesting. It's my elbows that are the wellness now. Interesting. Nice. So if you've crossed your ankles, then change to the other side, cross to the other side. If your soles of your feet are together, your knees apart, then just settle in and deepen a little bit more. Breath is in your belly. There is wellness. And yeah, I will see you all tomorrow for day 14 of Connection. Such a pleasure to be here. Thanks for joining me. And yeah, slan, biggie intach, biggie anseo. Great, slan.